in the end, that was the deciding factor.
Is there any way, like, on my integrity and my word, without those guys included, if I bought myself this week and I win HOH and I swear and vow on everything to take out 2 floaters, could that sustain me here? And then we take it away. I'm very capable of winning the next HOH.
No, I know you are. Problem is, then what do we do with,
Boogie?
Your allies? You're not gonna.
My allies, I'm not really sure if they are my allies. I mean,
but here's the thing. You're cool with them, and you're not one to like turn your back on somebody.
But there'll only be one left, so it's not like it's a big, strong alliance. I would be cool with Boogie, and I wouldn't nominate Boogie, but I could still go after 2 floaters, and not you guys.
Where's Howie?
I have no idea. It's... You talked to James. What do you say?
I went up there and I talked with him, and Janelle was in there, and at that point I was campaigning to get myself out of here, and I said, Janelle, if I win HOH, you're going up.
You did outside.
So I just told her that, and then I went outside and I told Danielle and Marcellus the exact same thing. Right. I was like, just so you guys know, if you vote to keep me here, I will win HOH since we can put you 2 up, like what Allison did, whatever. But then Danielle took me to the side. She had talked to me. She's like, Jase, you don't mean this, because she's a good judge of whatever.
Source of sensibility.
But James did tell me that he had a thought, right? And then I said that about Janelle, and then James said he was thinking about working with me to keep me, or something. He mentioned something like that. You'd have to ask him, but he had some sort of a plan that, like, if I was still here, I wanted it. Last night when I was with these guys, is partially with joining up with those 2 because they are Chilltown. They came in the house as Chilltown. They came in the house as 2 people. I kind of joined up with them because I wasn't really allowed to join up with you guys. Mm-hmm. I mean, you guys always... I know it's thrown out there that you guys are put together, forced together. I shared joint HOH with Janelle, but then the next week when you won HOH, like, you guys were kind of together, having the meetings. I wasn't involved on that. I don't play this game as a hardcore floater, so I kind of went to the next kind of thing, I didn't really fit in with you.
Because it was thrown at me like, well, why was he acting weird when you got HOH? Like, when I got HOH, why were you, like, acting kind of, like, standoffish? So I was like, what was he supposed to do? It's like, people are buddy-buddy, and, like, I don't play that game. I don't do the open door and explain to me who you want out thing.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
And that's like, I respect you as a game player, and I respect you as a person as a decision, where I'm not going to come in there and try to influence you, or I think that's insulting to you.
Right.
But at the same time, you get it, and there's people that will barge into your room and barge into your conversations.
No, I don't respect that. I know very well what that game is all about.
And if you had come to me and invited me into your room and said, Jase, but at that point we're still trying to figure each other out, learn about each other. At that point, if you would have called me up to your room and whatever, I would have been ecstatic. I would have been absolutely Kaysar and talked with you guys, but no one approached me, and I'm not the one to, like, approach someone else. These guys kind of did approach me, and I felt kind of shunned by you guys, so.
I understand. Like, I understand, It's not like, beyond that, it's like, you're kind of feeling like you're missing home, you can connect with these guys. It's like, naturally, you're going to migrate to whatever you feel cool with,
Mm-hmm.
And that, and I'm sure, I knew there was something going on. It was clear. I mean, like, you get along with them, you have a respect for the gameplay and stuff. So naturally, things are just going to coincide, and that's cool. I have nothing against that. The lines were drawn. It's like I'd rather see that, and then you can actually think logically and negotiate. But the thing is, I don't want to get to a point where like it's bullshit. People are like, when people are like floating, you're like, so how do you feel about this? Oh, whatever you want. It's like, what are you talking about? Whatever I want.
Am I safe? Yeah. Okay. Well, just
whatever you want. Yeah. I don't know, and that's I don't like that. And, believe it or not, as much you probably harbor some like feelings right now that you feel like you got gypped. A lot of people in this house, everyone from our side, we're trying to make sure that doesn't happen. We got thrown for a loop this week. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, taking it, yeah. I don't know. I'll talk to the others, see what they think. But
from my game playing, just analysis of it all is, I was kind of with you and with whomever else kind of on the back end of the deal, where I was going to unite with people that made it through week 6, week 7 and charge it to the end. When would I have to get who I believe in at that point? My whole, and this is just me and you, like, I'm throwing it all out here. I'm taking a huge leap right here saying this, but I personally do not like Janelle at all. I hate what she does for a living. The whole act, all of it. I know she's in your alliance. I know she's a friend to you. Me personally, disgusts me. And by me telling you that about that, like, she's someone like that I personally, from your alliance, would want gone. I respect her gameplay, and I mean the fact that she's a competitor, but I don't agree with a lot of things. And that said, the conversations I've had with you, I respect James's gameplay, and I was thinking, like, once some initial people take some hits, both sides, I join up with whoever to finish off whatever, and then charge into the end. Mm-hmm. And that's where I was coming from, for myself, my own personal game.
I got the gist of that, like, last time when we spoke. I mean, I didn't know, like, the details were obviously, but I sensed that, you're like, look, the game's going to get shaped differently as week to week as we go on. And I know for a fact that, R4 are not going to stay intact. It's just, statistically speaking, not likely.